What? Who goes there? Oh, shoot. Okay, focus, focus. Hello, everyone. I am back. Rui, Monster, thank you for subscribing. Kept us waiting, huh? Yeah, a whole week. Search for an honest man. And welcome to Heat. Yes. Also, thank you, LKB, for the lamp. Uh, there we go. Currently, my apartment has no lights in it. So, LKB was very kind to offer me a lamp and this wonderful little it's like a little flame lamp. I'm not sure you can see it. Oh, you can kind of see it when I do this. You see a little smiley face? Eh, ooh, eh, ooh, eh, ooh, eh. Yes, thank you, LKB. It's keeping us lit right now. Community manager for lo-fi games. I'm not sure I want that job, Monster. I'm not sure if I ever want to like deal with community. Not my thing. Not my thing. I'm going to tell you something right now. When you work on a project, you you don't play it. You don't watch the shows or movies you make, and you don't play the games you make. I'm not going to ruin Kenshi 2 like that. You should apply, Monster, and get me an early access copy. From Luck, the Keeper of Light, good evening, and welcome, chat. Welcome back from your move. Thank you. How was it? Oh, goodness gracious me. You're not qualified? Sure you are. You're probably more qualified than I am. I'm coming in with the ego this big. That guy, that guy used to be an animator on Wimpy Kid. His head's too big. The move was not bad. I don't think Kenshi could be better. We hit peak Kenshi with Quimched. Honestly, I love watching other people start their journeys too. And every time I watch someone play Kenshi, I'm like, oh, do I go back in? Do I go back in? Um, we got lots to talk about. We got a ton to talk about. First, Quinch. Yeah, I want Quinch to have like his story completed by Kenshi 2. Like you want to find like the grandest, most dangerous fortress and the tallest tower, and that's where Quimched is. And you can't kill Quimched because every time you go up his tower, he just like runs down too fast, and you can try to level up your speed and your endurance as best you can, but Quimched will always be just a little bit faster than you. Just a little bit faster. Went live early? Nah, it's 8:34, right? Right? Yeah, it's 8:34. I was thinking, guys, did I say 8:45? Well, you're here. Um, would 8 o'clock work for everybody? No, it's usually 8:30 or 5:30. Would 8 o'clock work? Because it's weird. Because I was just like, well, I got time to eat dinner. What a weird feeling. Usually when I finish my stream, I jet to the kitchen. I'm just like, get something in me. I don't even do a snack this time around, but I do have a snack. Look. Atrevidos from Itamarati. Oh, is it super echoey? Um, Is it super echoey? I can't imagine this is a good space right now. I have to do so much to bring it up to code. Shit. Um, give me give me like 2 seconds. Sounds fine to you. These are super stale. Let's see. This is mic, monitor, and output. Check. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. There's a little. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's very unprofessional. Um, shoot. I wonder. I could hang some things up. Now it's okay. It's probably because I was way over here. It's about. I'm so close to the wall too, so maybe I'll have to move my desk away from the wall. Yeah. So let's not make a big production of today. Uh, the Mylars are going to be here soon, so I gotta set that up. I wonder if I can. Bruh. How does one? How does one? Filters. Shoot, what's a good way to? Okay, hold on. OBS. Uh, decrease echo. Remove echo. Decrease echo. Filter. You can utilize noise suppression filter. We got that. Uh, we're already using one. It's not that great. Yeah, okay. We can't do anything about that. I have to like hang. I could probably hang like a blanket right here. I know it's not a big deal, but I just hurt myself and I don't like it. So we won't do anything like a big stream tonight. We'll do something more fun later. Um, right. So I gotta talk about the trip. I gotta talk about everything that's been going on, which has been quite a lot. And then we're gonna play Formless Star. You were accurate when we were playing with controls. Technically, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just looking at my settings. I think it's because I was where I was facing. I'll set something up by next week. The first thing I need to do. First thing we have to do. First thing we have to do. Let's talk about the trip. Yeah, God. Yeah, it's so hot. It is so hot, guys. And I just realized I need to close my work window. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, it hit when I rolled into Chicago. And that's when the heat wave hit. And like cities when it's hot are horrendous because you get the city heat as well. And it just stayed that way. Kids room at least is cooler, spent 90 minutes. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, it's been absolutely it's hard to describe just how it's like, oh my god, it's hot. It's like that doesn't do it justice. It's psychological torment. Oh, like a little heart there next to Montreal, isn't that nice? So yeah, skyscraper sear. That's a great way of putting it. So the trip, I'm not going to tell you where I live, but I will show you what happened. So I started about like right about there, cut across here. Uh, The border. The border. No problems at the border. But as I was rolling up to the booth, I was trying to get close to the agent and I ran over a safety cone. The agent said, he just looked at it and said, like, what if that was a kid? I said, well, I'd be in deep trouble. And that was the end of it. I showed him my passport. He asked me if I was leaving anything here. I said no. He said, have a safe trip. And I said, sorry about the cone. He said, that's no problem. We kept on going. Yeah, if I was a kid, what's he doing there? Why is he shaped like a cone? I'm doing him a favor. So, and we went down here, passed by Spoken, and then we just basically cut across. I got to see Idaho. Yeah. Yeah, went through Idaho, then all through Montana, all through North Dakota, then cut through here. I didn't make it to Wisconsin because we had to cut through Minneapolis, straight down into Chicago. So I go right into Illinois. I don't think I hit Wisconsin at all, but I did eat some of their cheese because they like to sell it at gas stations in other states. Pretty good cheese. Hit Chicago. Actually, just north of Chicago. And this is where the heat kicked in. Sizzling. Cut down here through Indiana, through Ohio. There's nothing really to talk about there. And then right into Pennsylvania and then upstate New York. And that's when you cross through here, skimming by, you're on 90 here. So there's like Rochester and Buffalo and Syracuse and Utica. And it was actually the easiest part of it was the second easiest, straight into Massachusetts. Did it in 4.5 days, something like that. Now, that was a trip I took. Now it's time to give. I felt like dying sometimes, but I was too numb. A lot of it was just like, ugh, okay. But here's the thing. I was able to. The podcast Normal Gossip saved my life. No, I switched between. Shoot, which was this? Okay, so, hey, Jay. Jay, you a featureless white wall right now in my place is a feature. It's what you want. Because I'm not done with the story. This is going to be 50% storytelling, 50% games. Podcast I was listening to. Fiasco Knots. When I knew I had like a 2-3 hour, usually at the end of the night or the beginning of the day, something just to get me going, I'd throw in a Fiasco Knots. I was about 3 or 4. What else? Show me downloaded. I listened to 2 episodes of Chasing Immortality. Thought I listened to more, but the issue is, I found Normal Gossip. Sorry, I didn't find. It was recommended by Craze and LKB. Normal Gossip is fantastic. The episodes are about an hour long each. If you haven't heard about it, they're basically like high drama, low stakes, normal stories from people. Like controversies in the knitting community. Revelry came up in an episode. I was like, oh my god, I know what that is. Rick did not like it. Okay. Actually, maybe echoey because my volume's cranked up because I had the mic in a weird place. Yeah. She's not hosting anymore. Oh. How do I feel about that? I need more episodes though. Rui, I'll send you that episode. It's a fun one. And so it's like a lot of it's more storytelling, but it's always like, no, she didn't. They did what now? It has that sort of gossipy thing to it. It's also great. Okay, I'm that meme. Yeah, so normal gossip was like great because I'm like, I know whatever episode it is, it's gonna be good. Loves trans films and right. Oh, it's a New York Times. New York Times, right. Yeah, we can discard those opinions then. That's that's fine. If anything, it's an endorsement. Because the weird thing is they talk about it's about gossip, but in these terms, it's just more like the stories we tell each other about things that happen in our lives. Mellow Paul, New York Review of Books from? Hmm, I don't know. But yeah, New York Times. Say no more. Say no more. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, so that's what got me through for the most part. And I switched between Fiasconauts, a lot of normal gossip, and just music. Hello, Kermit, good to see you. And last day I called the family. This whole Indiana, I made it to Ohio, so like this whole chunk here was podcasts and calling my family members, which is really nice because once you get into Pennsylvania here, once you breach this boring Ohio wall, all this is gorgeous. Actually, you can circle more of Pennsylvania, like right, all that. Hold on. No, like some of Connecticut's beautiful too. Like all this is amazing, beautiful scenery. Right. So it was that I tried something called the Magnus Archives. Didn't really click with me. And guess who's here? Guess who's with me? I tried Nobody Should Believe Me. It was just a bit too heavy. Wasn't bad. It was just a bit too heavy. I was just like, I can't do this right now. This is gonna be heavy. I listened to one episode. I'm gonna give it another go. Uh because I actually did the correct thing with Normal Gossip, as the first episode I listened to was season 2, episode 1. It was fantastic. I was like, oh, okay, I'm pretty sure season 1 isn't as strong as this, but season 1 was as strong as they hit the ground running with that show. Really good. I recommend it if you're on a long trip, you need like a really good laugh and a fun, compelling story. Okay, so I kept myself look at this guy. Look at this guy. If you guys didn't see the picture at the start of the stream, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This might be petty, but I feel like Magnet Archives like had to be a podcast because Rain wasn't strong enough to be a novel. Not inaccurate. Control F, probably. Uh yeah, this guy, he just does this. I'm like, you're a menace. You're forcing me to take my phone and take a selfie on the highway going at 80 miles per hour because it's so damn cute. And then he'd do this too. Let's see. Okay, so Control F. Bingo. Sometimes he'd curl up on my lap. You see the Monster Energy drink right there? Oh my god. Monster Energy drink. No, but he kept trying to crawl down in my leg space here. Because he likes his caves, and that's the most cavey thing there. And I have to really try to remind him, hey, there's another passenger cave. Was it good Monster Energy? I curse Punk Rock Glock because Like at some point, I was like, damn, I'm craving a Monster energy drink right now. Doesn't give me it just the taste. I like the taste. It tastes good, and that's a bad thing. Anyhow, I don't need another addiction. I don't need it. Classic was good. They're all not bad. But the classic one is just the guarana flavor. Fantastic. It's just good. I just like it. Uh, right. So I got some more pictures here. We have a lot to talk about, guys. We have a lot. Settle in. Some of you already know what's gonna happen, but and I have a bunch of random thoughts too, and I thought I'd break those out because you have a lot of random thoughts on the road. So the next thing we're gonna do is give each state a driving grade. It's gonna sound weird, but you gotta let me smell a monster when you have one while you're here. You mean a monster like this? Because he smells pretty good. Smell like alcohol. Yeah. Bubbles, why now? Why now? We had all day. It's been like I got here Sunday and I have been non-stop. Right? I haven't had a really much downtime. Two, maybe 4 hours of downtime so far. It's getting better. I'm going to grade each state with how they drive. Because when you're on the road, you get really passive aggressive. At least I get passive aggressive to make myself feel better. So starting off, you know what? Actually, Spokane, Washington, NA. Not enough driving here to really get a feel for it. Can't, no opinion. Same with Idaho, NA. All right, NA, but bad vibes. NA? I got an eye on you. Now, this might shock you guys. Montana? Any guesses? Let's see some grades, chat. What does Montana get? Some of you know the answer. Oh, wait. I needed A, B, C, D, F. I need some grades here. We got grade Montana, North Dakota. Got some. All right, you guys aren't playing along. That's fine. B plus, close. It gets an A. You know who else gets an A? North Dakota. Yeah, I know. I told you last night. Both these states, you're allowed to go 80 miles per hour, and they don't block the passing lane. They keep it open. Everyone's in their right lane. When they have to pass, they go in the left lane and they pop back into the right. I was like, where am I? The scenery's beautiful. Like Montana, North Dakota, really pretty states. Kind of crazy, but everyone's like driving really well. I guess they're just really used to highway driving. Everything that's right lane. It's also Killer Cars, if you wanted to go with that one. Or Stupid Car, that's another song of theirs. Now let's get to Minnesota. Any guesses about Minnesota? I was about to pick a color. Would have been a spoiler, though. I'll give you a few seconds, chat. For sun, see? I'm thinking back on it. I guess I did go through Wisconsin. Barely registered though. Maybe I was in Iowa? Can't remember. Uh, D plus. It was weird coming from these A's, especially around Minneapolis. They do not know how to drive. Just people just like lackadaisy, just going whatever lane they chose. There was this truck, right? Not a big truck, one of those sort of flatbed trucks. And for some reason, its right wheels were slightly further out than its left wheels. And this dude was just cruising with those left wheels just hanging out in the other lane. And so traffic just couldn't kept going because every so often there was a pack of idiots in the left lane just blocking things like everything's cool. Everything's cool. I'm just gonna drive like that. And what happens is it creates a weird form of driving strategy in which you're like, I really should stop to fuel up, get some food, use the bathroom, but I've spent all this time and effort just to get by these idiots that I know if I stop here and get back on the road, I have to do it all over again. It's not great. And eventually you cave, and eventually you're stuck behind them again. Dangerous, lackadaisy, not great. So let's speed things along. Illinois. Illinois. Illinois, especially Chicago. Let's get right to the chase. What's it going to be, chat? Say it in your head. I know there's a delay, but the pen is coming down C minus. Future worm course. Hello, but yeah, I was shocked too, pleasantly shocked. I was like, how? Why? Don't care. I'm enjoying it though. D minus, possibly bordering on an F. I avoided 3 near fatal collisions just approaching Chicago. One of them I can't even remember. I just filed it away in my head. I just checked it off. One time a tractor trailer almost just like I was in the left lane, just go like, I'm coming in your lane. Almost sideswiped me. And right before Chicago, I was in the middle lane and there was a service station. I was like, I should probably fuel up now. I looked in the right lane, completely empty. Put on my signal, start turning, and suddenly this guy going 160 boom, comes out of nowhere. Luckily, I see him, so I yank back in my lane. He just zips past me, jumps in middle lane, jumps in left lane, middle lane, just goes off like that. Spooky stuff. Maybe Chicago just stuck out long enough. In the city, it's a weird. Every city has a weird form of aggression. Chicago has their own. I have to like there's an impatience and a system in like Boston and LA. They're jerks, yes, but it's you have to be a jerk with us to make this system work. In Chicago, it's different. It was different. Everyone was just trying to get like a little bit more ahead at a four-way stop sign. Nobody cared. They're just like, I'm just gonna go. Um, I was like driving around this one lane, and then like and this like a residential area, and it like opened up to 2 lanes for a right turn. Some guy like pull right there, yeah, just to get around at the stop sign, and we end up in the same place at the same time, regardless. I don't know. For the rest of the states though, they gotta get like B's, and Massachusetts B minus actually. New York B is a lot of people still blocking the left lane. Massachusetts is worse. Massachusetts are really bad at people just like thinking the left lane is the casual lane. It's frustrating when because when you're driving 10 to 12 hours a day and you're blocked, you know, like I should be going 5 miles faster. When you start doing the math, it's like, well, I've been driving roughly 10 hours today. That's essentially 50 miles. It's like I could you're adding 50 miles onto my trip when I shouldn't have to be driving that. And that's the long short of it. 4.5 days, 5 days. Not looking forward to doing it again. I'm hoping to win the lotto and take a private jet. Carbon footprint be damned. I'll make it up somehow. Any questions? No questions? No questions? Random thoughts of the road. I saw a license plate that said unicorn. Hey, I was just trashing Chicago. Thanks for stepping in. Any roadside attractions? No, you really don't have time. I did not have time for that. I just stopped by Chicago, which was nice. Um, oh, speaking of unicorns, um, where was I? No, I didn't. I really didn't. They're always out of the way. And another thing, any good food on the road? I got when I was in Minnesota. This is actually part of what I was going to get into. When you're on the road and there's like, oh, gas station next exit, you have to be looking around the corner to see the actual gas station sign. Because all too often in a lot of these areas here, it's like you turn off and it's like, okay, now turn left. Now go 5 miles that way, then take a right and a left, and there's your gas station. And that happened to be in Minnesota. And when again, when you're on the road that long, you can trash talk Chicago all you want. We know how we drive. What's my grade for Indiana? Uh, kind of NA, kind of NA. It was roughly deserted, but those heavy winds kind of frightening to be honest. NA, but like one of those again NA like this NA like not a good NA. A form of distrustworthiness in there. My own biases making me just side eyeing cars. Like I'm pretty sure you're a bad driver. I don't trust you. Then that happened to me. So like pull off in Minnesota, and I got like a little. It was like dinky gas station, but they're like, hey, come into our deli, have a little pizza. Like I'm having pizza for lunch. Let's do this. It was okay. But every other food, I'm just grabbing wraps. The worst food. Worst food was a ham salad croissant because it was like wedged in to the packaging, and there was no way for me to get my hand in there without just like scooping my hand into the meat. And so I was just like, just had a handful of chicken salad like that. It's not a good it's not a good driving food. That was in upstate New York. And upstate New York usually has like good rest stops. What happens is like you have one highway going this way and one highway going that way, and their service stations are actually like a bridge in the middle. And so you like park off to the side, and then you go into the bridge, and you get to meet people going the opposite direction and fight them. And you'd think there'd be a lot of options there. I mean, there were like a lot of hot food options, but I'm like, I just like something cold, grab and go. Not that many options. And the croissant sandwich was the closest thing to something pragmatic and okay that I could get. Uh, right. Yeah, so it's a little upset with upstate New York. Actually, I came to think it C plus. I remember having a bad time there. There was enough annoying people there. C plus because this was a mess. People are bad on the road. You get them out of their cars, they're just like middling all over the place. Get organized, people. Blocking the lanes for the cheese aisle. Come on. Yeah, anything with mayo is risky. You don't want anything too saucy. You want something well contained. Anything loose lettuce, you don't want loose lettuce, especially like the shaved lettuce. Uh, the line to the Starbucks was really long. I just wanted a sandwich. It was really long. Didn't want to bother. Um, their sandwiches are okay. Just wanted a wrap. Get a wrap. Wraps are perfect. No complaints there. So anyway, I saw a license plate that said unicorn. And I was like, you go, girl. It worked. I saw an advertisement for the Crack Man. I was like, ass man's taken. Are you just like too shy to say you're into butts? Or you just dabble? Random thoughts. Somewhere in Pennsylvania, there was a street called Vroom Man. Sounds like a superhero a 6-year-old would think of. This might be considered a roadside attraction. And I should have stopped by. Baroomba Man. Maybe a Dutchman? Could be a superhero. Final thought. Random thought. Baby on board decals is just another form of using a human shield. I don't approve. You can't hide behind that baby. Baby on board? Or Vroom Man? Okay. I always took it as don't hassle me. It's also just a stand-up bit. Right. So, chat. We don't need this anymore. Can turn that off. Wow, it gets really dark when I don't have something on the screen here, and this is the problem about not having lights. This is why I've got a solid white screen here. I will have lights. I will have lamps next week. We'll reduce the echo next week. That's a promise. So, chat. Grumble's on board. That's another roadside attraction. That's the part. They'll be slowing down just to get a look at him. I got back to my condo around like 8 p.m. ish, only to discover the place looked like a crack den. There was trash everywhere, just random ass furniture pulled off the street, filthy beyond imagination, moths flying everywhere, the kitchen filled with mouse poop, a dead mouse in the toilet, which for a moment I thought, how do I fish this out without gloves or equipment? And so I just closed the lid and flushed, said a prayer for the mouse, but also said a prayer for my plumbing, just to be safe. Yeah, I felt like I was catching the plague just being in here. The one upside wasn't someone taking care of it. Hello, Kim. My tenant was supposed to be taking care of it. I thought my tenant was responsible, and I was like, coming in here, I was like, yeah, I know I'll probably have to do some cleaning. That was expected. The level of disrepair that this person was living in, I just, we all know hoarders, but there's usually something about them. And throughout my whole interaction with them, I was always like, do you need anything? Can I do anything? Can I help? Is there anything I can do to help in this process of your life? If there's a problem, let me know. I'll fix it. Maybe then it was the crack man. Oh, yeah. I knew it. It all connects. So, the one the positive thing I can say about this was the bedroom was not as filthy as everything else. It was the one thing that was kind of looking clean. Kind of. So I roll in at 8. I'm leaving immediately, going to Walmart, buying hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning equipment. I'm up till 1 a.m. cleaning out the bathroom just so I have some clean space. And I'm sleeping on a inflatable mattress on the floor. And at the morning, hoping Crackman doesn't come back in the middle of the night and kill me. Second day of inspection, things get a little bit worse. The basement is filled with just so much shit, including some sex toys, which, if in your head you're like, score, more power to you. I don't have that courage. Not just that, I'm hoping we can see this. I'm in the office right now. Here's the lamp provided by LKB. Can you guys see that? Mold? No, 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 no. Look at the two rings up there. That's not mold, that's a shadow. Holes? That's two rings? Gorsh. Do they just like potted plants? You get it. You get it. Sonic's in there. Didn't even bother to leave the swing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mold will be bad. That ain't so bad. God, I thank the same gods who let that dead mouse run through my plumbing that the ceiling hasn't collapsed here. Let me show you what underneath the sink looks like. If you have a queasy stomach, don't have to look. Huh? So this is what it looks like under the sink. This takes years of neglect. This takes an active, I don't give a crap. And this is, notice the mouse poop. Notice the mouse poop. Is how the mouse got big back into my apartment. And pooped all over the place and drowned in the toilet. Yeah, it's water damage, it's molded, it's cracked, it needs to be completely replaced. And my insurance won't cover it, and the HOA won't cover it, so I'm screwed. The funny thing about insurance companies is a lot of like little rules in there. Like long-term damage, they're like, not our problem. Also, what they don't like is if a place has been left empty for over 30 days, they're like, not our problem. They just have a lot of stipulations and rules and so forth. So this whole trip has been very expensive. Yeah, that's Rumlock gets it. Rumlock's in the biz. Uh, so since I've gotten here, my whole life has been cleaning, tearing things off the walls. The pleasure thing is I got a big ass Dyson vacuum. I don't care if I'm old, if this makes me old, but that was exciting. Two water tanks to put in there, like a little lever to pull for deep cleaning. Oof. When I got to run that thing, oh, I was so happy. So I was running this all over my bedrooms right now. So, oh yeah. Like it's such an adult toy. Yeah, it's just and it cleans. It cleans. Yeah, life after. It's funny thing. A life after like crappy vacuums and like dull knives. When you get like a really good knife, after the first time you cut yourself, it's like holy crap, this is game changer. Uh, Not to be a party, but you know you shouldn't vacuum mouse poop, right? Oh, I didn't vacuum. I didn't. No, I didn't. So that thing, I hired a cleaner for the kitchen. It's nice. Hey, did you get the vacuum the same place I got that? I had a cleaner come in to take care of the kitchen. I'm still scrubbing those tile floors though. But yeah, I've just been cleaning ever since. I've had a little time for night rain at the end of the night when there's no light in the apartment. But otherwise, yeah, it's been non-stop. And of course, I don't have a real mattress yet. That's coming in tomorrow. And it's still freaking hot. Oh, one of the AC units they broke, and the other one is pretty crappy. So it's been not good. It's been not good. The one thing there's two positive notes. Then one more picture show, and we can play video games. Is I'm glad any doubts I had about like is this really should I be coming back for this? This is a good idea. If I didn't come back when I did, in a year, my place would have been condemned. Watch out, because I'm in love. Uh, I wish I was. I'm not exaggerating there. Any more like of the neglect would have just like made this place unlivable. So yeah, it's costing me a fortune now, but on the other hand, it would have cost me a bigger fortune later. Yeah, so I'm taking care of it. I'm getting it cleaned up. I have a lot to do. It's going to be a whole summer project of repainting, fixing things. I haven't even talked about the backyard yet. Holy cow. I don't have back. I have a little garden area. It is out of control. So that's one positive thing. And here's where things get tasty, chat. While I was cleaning out all the junk they left behind, I ran across one, two, a pixel card. I'm moved temporarily for the summer, back home. Three and four, four hard drives. Yeah, four hard drives. I like those like these old beasts too. Little doodads on the back there. You can see through the bad lighting. Now, chat, if you were I, what would you do? What would you do? Dig into your hearts. Battle the moral demons in there. And what would you do? Let it be their problem. It's probably the smartest thing to do. Kim, plug it. I'm nosy. Yeah. I've gone through all the scenarios. Most of them. Talk on LKB, they introduced some other ideas I hadn't thought about. Yeah. We're all a bit curious. That's the thing. What if okay, like worst case scenario. Worst case scenario? There's something really bad on this. I doubt it. I doubt it. But I'm on stream right now as an alibi explaining the story. These are not mine. It won't be my problem. And we put away some nasty people. Worst case scenario, probably not going to happen, but it is a possibility. Best case scenario, If you would stream party, yeah, we can get something on the up on the harness. How about that? Best case scenario, filled with crypto coin. Could be illegal stuff in there on for sure, right? Which is why you see it and you're like, oh shit, cops, do something about this. You recycle, you don't know that. But it's the crack man, I swear. I don't know why anyone needs so many hard drives. Okay, best case scenario, crypto coin. We're all rich. I'm buying everyone a Ferrari. Second best scenario, yeah, I got a bunch of hard drives. I get to recycle them, give them away. People got actually no, like 250 gig hard drive. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. There is a local place here that does this sort of thing. I don't care what it costs. I'm also like, do they interact? Oh. No. They click and clack. They don't interact. They click and click. Oh, I'm not putting them on my PC. No, I'm getting a service. I've used them actually in the past. They will take stuff off and just. I misread that. Sorry. Uh, are they intact? Yeah, I am tired. I did not sleep last night. They are. They seem to be intact. Like I don't see anything broken about them. They're missing the little plugs in here to let you know, like if they're master or slave. They still use that term. Yeah, they still do. Intact. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I'm not intact. It was really funny because when I was teaching, I introduced them to a tool that used the phrases master and slave, and they're updating it. Yeah, that's what I figured because some of my students were like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we have to go back to the 80s and 90s to this stuff." And I had to explain to them it's like it's a very old PC phrase that doesn't have that connotation. It was just sort of they couldn't think of anything better. Okay, so best case scenario, crypto, we're all rich. We're all going to Mars, guys. Leader, follow, primary, secondary. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, and that's the phrasing I started to use when I was teaching. Um, yeah, Kim said second best scenario, empty. We got some free hard drives. We got more space, baby. Now, other possibilities filled with homemade porn. In 2018, after a heated debate, developers of Python replaced the term Python switched the main, parent, server, worker, child, helper, depending on the context. Yeah, that's what I use when I code things. I use a parent and child. They are HD. Mm. Yeah, okay. We'll charter certain people, and everyone else gets like a like $1,000 gift card to the cheese factory. In July 2018, Google's developer style guide was updated, including avoiding the master and software documentation, especially in combination slave, instead the guide's combination of primary, secondary, original. Yeah, that makes sense. SSD would have been nicer. Alas. Alas. I don't actually need hard drives, but we'd have them. So, could be filled with porn. And I did float this idea to LKB last night. It's like, well, yeah, like if it's filled with homemade porn, can't I just make a buck on Pornhub? Can I just post it there, get some residuals? But as they wisely pointed out, that could be counted as revenge porn, so that dream is out the window. Filled with pirated? That's true. I didn't even think about. Why did my mind not go there? Which is like morally that is messed up from Lock, but I'm pissed off. I need something to pay off the damages to my place. Morally messed up, but financially making me level off. Okay, this is where I'm at. Obviously, I'd never do that, but the thought crossed my mind. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna sue them. It's not worth suing. It's not like they got like get $5 out of them. Whoop de doo. It's just not worth it. This is a lesson. This is a lesson learned. A very expensive lesson learned. I understand now why some landlords are complete assholes. I kind of get it now because all it takes is one tenant like this, and it's pretty bad. It's a shame that they end up treating everyone like jerks. I don't believe in that. Anyway, I do know the last renters were. I don't have their. I just have their email, and like, what am I gonna do? Say thanks for the sex suite. You forgot to leave the suite. Oh, was it speaking of bitches? Yeah, what if it's just like filled like a weird stuff, you know? It could just be full of weird stuff, you know? Let me be nosy. I know it's kind of creepy, a little voyeuristic, but I don't know. It's I've got like 4 gold bars here. I'm supposed to do nothing with them? Get out of here. Odds are you're right. It's probably Kim, you're probably right. Kim, okay. Things I didn't consider. Probably empty. Probably just filled with movies and TV shows and stuff like that. And that's usually how these stories go. But I'll let you in on the story because A, now I have an alibi, and B, I want you to implicate you guys as well. Isekai hard drives. I it depends what's actually on them. Okay. Can we find out what's on them before I get isekai into them? Please. This is very dangerous stuff. So that's where I'm at right now. This is another part of my summer projects. When I find out, unless I'm isekai, well, if I'm isekai, you'll know. You might. I'm gonna have to take that risk. I'm gonna have to take that risk, guys. So that's what's going on in my life right now. Still getting set up, but next week this place is going to look a lot better. Cure the echo. I might have the Mylars in. My younger brother has finished them, and he's ready to ship them out. And so I can rearrange this area, get the Mylars up here. On the plus side, look, I got this really nice L-shaped desk. Look at this L-shaped desk. So the cat sleeps over there. Someone, your message failed to send? What? It's not showing up. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I didn't get any flags there, Kim. You might have gotten isekai into an alternate dimension for a bit there too. I almost packed up. Oh, neat. I almost packed up my own desk and my own chair. And at the last second, I was like, I don't want to go through that. And thankfully, someone was moving out of the town I'm in to go to the other town because it had air conditioning. So bad it is. And they got rid of the desk. If you're wondering about this chair, it was left over. I'm crawling with diseases now. At first, I was like, hey, don't have to get a new chair. Oh, I cleaned it all right. I had the equipment. I was scrubbing it down. It's just, yeah, I know. Let's not think about that. Let's not think. Let's not think about bringing black lights into this household either. Yeah, that's the the thing. I was driving around. A lot of people just giving stuff away. I was like, this. It's so easy to find stuff like that. Uh, I do have a great desk chair, but I didn't bring it with me along with my desk. I thought about it. My old chair's back in BC, opposite side of the country, continent actually. Continent, there it is. So this'll and the thing is, the reason it was left behind is because it sinks. This is the lowest setting, but we don't have any problems here. So I'm trying to take every victory and a win I can at this point, and we'll see after I go to the doctors and find a bunch of things wrong with me. Anyway, one last thing I want to share. I got a nice tour of Chicago from a friend from Murder Unicorn. Wait, so before you go back to PC, are you going to explore the possibility of using a rental manager? Maybe. Maybe. I don't want to talk too soon. I'm still planning things out. But maybe. Because I know they like take 10%. We'll have to work some tax. Like ultimately, here's the thing about being a landlord. I hate it. I don't like it. But everything I spend now, every expense is considered a loss. And then you can have rollover losses. So all the money I spend now, I can put on my tax, say, hey, I I made negative money. Have that negative money roll into next year. So essentially by the time a year has passed, like it will have paid for itself. All these things, hopefully. Well, depending on how much the cabinet costs, so which is going to be expensive. Last thing I want to share is it was in a nature conservatory, plant conservatory in Chicago, and we ran across this vending machine, and is there like a fast way to zoom in? It'd be really nice just to be able to zoom in on things. I just want to point out you're baffled about what they were selling. Pocket Pictet Captain This is like in a nature like with plants and stuff, right? Tarot cards. Can you see that? That is expand the whole damn thing. Hook playing cards. More tarot cards. Posted volume. Field notes. I see. Field notes. I get. I get. Okay. Digital pet. Solitaire. Sunprint kit. Can't see that, but I'll show you in a bit. Mood ring first aid kit. One of those pocket blade combs. Power Rangers card gum. You tell me. Chicago, Illinois. Like the most like the random socks I kind of get like for a touristy thing. Everything else is it's I was baffled. I was taken aback because also in there was you're gonna be like, why didn't you buy this, Neil? This seems like something you buy, but a Joey Lawrence CD. Can someone in chat tell me who Joey Lawrence is? I Is this an icon? This seems like an icon from the 80s. Was he a child star? He's now a musician. No clue. Okay. And this is what they just had. And, I mean, yes, it's great, but so very confusing. Oh, Joey Lawrence. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Hold on. Let's get him up here. Uh, Hold on. Joey Lawrence, get down so we can see other Joey. Oh, okay. He doesn't look the same. American actor, musician, singer, songwriter, record producer, podcaster, game show host. Okay, child actor 80s portrayed Joey in Blossom and Joe Longo and Melissa and Joey. Give me a break. Brotherly Love. Summer Rental. Oh, was he like the cat? Must have been the cat. So Is it the March? Here there is the March of Dimes. He was the Walrus and the Masked Singer. How could we forget? Huh. All right. Okay. So wait, television, film. Let's get the music. Dancing. No. Hmm. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe it's. It doesn't say any. It doesn't have a title here. It could just be like 2 hours of him breathing. Small. Is it native to the area? Chicago? Oh. Self-titled, yeah. I don't feel bad for letting that one go. I have enough weird ass things going on that me passing a Joey Lawrence city, I've got other fish I'm frying. Yeah. True, Rory. True. Tarot cards though. If I see that vending machine again, I will get you those tarot cards. Promise. In terms of weird ass things I'm doing, I'm fishing around mysterious hard drives. I'm going to contact someone about making a window I can jump through while dressed as annoyed, which is something I promised you guys, and I'm working to fulfill that. So, yeah, passing a Joey Lawrence CD seems like small fries in the grand scheme of things. I'm not too torn up. But I am certainly glad I took a picture to share with everyone here. Dress as 927. It's in the works. I haven't even been here a week. God, I've only been here 3 days? God, it's felt like longer. It's felt like longer, but also not. Today was the first day I was able to put things in my fridge. Loa! Good to see Loa. Great to see you. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the drive-by, Loa in. Sugar Gliss in this seat. It's gonna cool down. The weather is actually getting better tomorrow. I think it's dying down, and it's actually going to be like in the 70s on Friday. Thursday 77, Friday 70. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. Pretty cool at night. Oh, you're another. Yeah, I'll be pleased. Of course, that's when my air conditioner unit shows up. Do you think sugar glass tastes nice? Maybe after I jump through it with my Domino's pizza. That's the thing. I'm wondering if I need to work in Domino's pizza some way. Like, is Domino pizza on the other side of the glass and I have to like come in like that? I'm thinking about it. Domino's pizza would probably be the cheapest thing to acquire in this whole thing. So seems like I should. And maybe that's the thing that's gonna go viral, and that'll be our crypto. Maybe that's how I'll make the money to pay for all these expenses. One last thing. Chat, is this cool? Is this cool? I think you know the answer. For context, this is cool. For context, it's from a video game called Don't Call Me Mama, but Yes, I Am Your Mama. Cal Bossman. The t-shirt produced by LKB. And it's beautiful. Yeah, I forgot you produced these years ago, right? Like 2, 3 years ago? God, yeah, I was like, oh, I want one. I thought about making my own, but she made a bunch and had it for me, and I'm 2020. No, God, time is time is bad. I'm just gonna say it. Time is terrible. I have no concept of it. Uh, yeah, it's. I like how your eras are like the era of who's annoying, who's the worst person in my life now. Jeez. It was after I moved to Seattle apartment in November 2020. Ugh. Um, yeah, it's weird being back. Groceries cost a lot of money here. I thought we were getting fleeced in Canada, but Bella Vegatas, hey! Um, I went out grocery shopping today and like, sure, chicken's cheaper, but it's so weird in Canada. Like, I was just looking for some junk food. Like, give me a dollar bag of chips. They don't exist. I came home without junk food. Like, shoot, I gotta eat healthy now. Kind of insane. No nuts. Kind of discouraged at that point. Trail mix? I said junk food. I know where to get trail mix. Yeah, like I'm suddenly like grateful about the prices I'm paying in Canada. I'm like, because I'm doing the comparisons for everything. Again, chicken is cheaper here, but everything else, I was shocked. Just absolutely shocked. Oh, great. This is a windowed game. I like windowed games because, is that okay? I get the chat right next to me. Let me know how levels are. It's loud for me. Moving pieces are aggressive. No! Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of loud. Here we go. Let's turn it down. Let's turn it down. Turn it down. Perfect. Perfect. Is Neil coded? Good. It came recommended by LKB, and I put it on my itch wish list. Then PixelCod reached out to me and was like, "Oh, this game was really cute." I'm like, "That's all I need to hear. Let's play the game." Yeah. I really don't know what the game's about, but like it looks cute and it's short. And I'm like, first day back, itch list. Ooh, I said witch list, but you heard itch list. This is how ideas come about. It scratches my itch list. Itchy. Huh. Uh, Itch.io. Yeah, what do you say? Itch.io? I say itch.io. I know some people say itch. They're all interchangeable. Hello? Do you read me? Oh! This is Chief Researcher Windmill speaking. Thank you for taking on our request. I'm sending you the coordinates now. Prepare for space flight. Sorry, we just jumped into this, guys. We don't take breaks here. Ah, anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Your mission is to collect data on a planet called the Formless Star. How did it get such a name? Well, it's called formless because the landscape constantly changes. As a result, we at the Space Archives are sick of keeping track of it. Hey, babe. Good to see you. Did you hear any of the preamble? Otherwise, I got a story for you when I get back. To be frank, I'd really love nothing more than to file it away and forget about it forever. However, that isn't allowed. Everyone agrees, though, that having to update it constantly is annoying. So we're going to simplify our records and just kind of get the gist of it. You didn't hear anything? Oh, brother. This is fine, because I don't mind talking for another hour about everything that's occurred. Chat, if you had to summarize the past hour, how would you do it? Which of everything that I've talked about is like, if you have to like prioritize like 1 to 3 things in order. So your task is as follows. Check out the animals that live there and gather data on them. I got card games to try out. Bottle Imp. Yeah, so guys had a game night. Sorry I had to cancel. Travel, bad tenant, grocery prices. Passing on. Yeah, Kim, no hard drives? No hard drives? Grumbles, you can't be there. It's like, oh, you're playing a game? Now I'm gonna come up. Oh, that's fair. That's fair, Kim. Fail alert. 400 sugar glass, wacky vending machine. It's pretty good. We're just gonna like we're not gonna explain much of these things, but you will get the story eventually. I just want to plant some weird seeds. I may bring up the hard drives again because I want to get your opinion on it. So your task is as follows: check out the animals that live there and gather data on them. There's around 60 kinds of animal. Just find as many as you can. Around half should be good enough for the archives. If you succeed, hopefully my inbox will finally stop being inundated by complaints from the cartography department. You came so far. Well, anyway, that is all. Good luck to you. Bye. Okay, let's hit our new guest with the hard drive conundrum. So, long story short, the tenants here wrecked my place. I'm bitter. And they left a lot of crap. Of the crap they left. Huh? Wow, we've entered the atmosphere. I wonder what we'll find down there. Sex dungeon. You're not too far off. They left one half of a sex swing up here. Oh, if you stop gawking out the window, we're preparing the landing sequence. We could find out. Oh, sorry. I'm just excited is all. They left behind 4 hard drives. And we went through every scenario as to what could possibly be on these. All the implications. Let's keep it. Oh, I hate space travel. Really need to get out and stretch my legs. I'm doing the wrong button. I feel exactly the same way. I can't wait to get out and explore. Oh, Nemo. I've been so caught up in my anticipation, I forgot to talk to you about the past few hours. How's it going? How you feeling about the mission? We should just do our job. Yeah, the sooner we finish, the sooner we can go home to our comfy beds. For once, I agree with you two. Anyway, Vane, how are things looking outside? Weather conditions good, atmosphere breathable, conditions green. We're all good to land. So, poor Boom. Your tenant leaves behind 4 hard drives. What do you do with them? We have landed on the Formless Star, and quite smoothly thanks to me. Okay, let's go. Then get up and go. Well, let's get on with it. See you around, Nemo. Good luck. Yeah, you gotta take a peek. Rumbles. Be a plot point in a Lifetime movie. You've seen too many Hallmark movies being shot in our town. Okay, no animals. Wow, ooh, quite a bit. Hints, crew info. A memo. Page 25, favorite foods, apple crumble. Newest field researcher of the Space Archives, they grew up in the planet Helix. Used to be a turnip farmer. Bane. Favorite food, pepperoni! The pilot of the ship, his sweet and curious nature can make him seem a bit childish. He's married though, ladies. Boys, men. Katsudan. Oh, she handles data entry and mechanical repair. Her sardonic nature can make her come off as somewhat indifferent. Chief researcher Windmill. Favorite food, prawn and couscous salad. Ooh. At least you'd be a bit part of a cleaning montage. True. Has been a lot of cleaning. I admit, I like cleaning. Like, that vacuum and cleaning up all that filth off the carpets feels good. Wow, scrubbing the dirt off of tiles? You should see how the tiles look, chat. Pristine. Head of the department, they are constantly stressed from trying to keep debt collectors off their back. Android. Favorite fruit, paper. An early model robot, not good for much beyond simple tasks, and even then is prone of slacking off. Also Nova 07. You could be the ShamWow guy. I don't want to be the ShamWow guy. We all know what happened to the ShamWow guy. It's Jesse Space of the Space Archives Exploration Team. Because my hair is kind of getting ShamWowy. Okay, maybe I could be. It's an old ship. But why upgrade it? If you have what you have works fine. Delete data? No. Navigation globe placed in the middle of the floor where it would be easy to trip over and break. Bane's pilot cockpit looks complicated, so I won't touch anything. Currently in sleep mode. Charging. Whoa. Welcome to Formless Star. Each time you step out from your spaceship, the landscape will change and make a new world appear. Make a new world to explore. Okay. There are many animals to discover, but not all of them will appear at once. Try creating a new world. Using either enter space or control, you can smash objects if they are in your way, or place bridges to cross over water. You can make as many as you like. The music. You can use your main menu with Escape or Alt to check what animals you found or teleport back to the ship. Okay. Every time you find an animal, your progress will be saved, so don't worry if you need a break. Okay, that's all. Have fun. Okay. Let's go find some aminals. Oh, okay, we got one. You animal. Sprout bug. Though it possesses strong and digging claws, it gets all the nutrients it needs via photosynthesis. It simply digs up and destroys roots and tubers for fun. We got one. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll work around you then. Can I go in here? I just wonder. Okay, are there like other? Oh! Rich. new animal. Palapotruary. Every 10 years, all the palapotruaries will gather and fly off to the skies. In return, their population will have doubled. 2 animals. So, the person making this game, did they just have like a bunch of weird ass... they just have a bunch of weird ass creatures and needed something to do with them? New animal. Like little Pokemon-y things. Editum. Though it is only a larva form, it spends most of its life like this. The sight of its adult stage is said to be a symbol of new life. Show you grow up. Rich. New animal. Sunsprite, constantly dazzled by the iridescent colors raining down from its soap bubbles, it floats around carefree in a sensory world of its own. Keep going. Keep going. Tell so many? So they just... Oh. Seems cute. Okay, I should follow them. Oh my goodness. Hello. New animal. Solar dream bird, said to be the results of a distant god mastering the creation of life. It's nearby, you may be struck by vivid daydreams. Yes it is. Yes it is. Who are you? A common sponge-like animal frequently gathered on the sand. A distinctly unopinionated being that simply absorbs the ideas of others. That's me. Oh wait, I'm not. Actually, that's not true. Massively opinionated. No animal. Dreambird, said to be a gift to the Formless Star. From a distant, lonely god. One or sleep with it nearby is said to grant beautiful dreams. Grumbles did the trip like a champ. Did you see the pictures? Yeah. Who are you? God. Wait. Oh. Oh, Nemo, is that you? Why aren't you using the computer to contact me? Well, honestly, I'm glad. I prefer voice only to all these video stuff everyone wants us to use. So anyway, you found a pair of animals that can combine into one? Well, that's interesting. So, you want to know how many animals that counts as? Well, on one hand, if we thought of the resultant fusion as its true form, we considered it a single species and subtract one from your total count. But on the other hand, don't you dare, we could think of each form as its own unique entity, totaling 3 and giving you additional count. Well, I'm going to go down to the middle and say, overall, the Dreambird collection counts as just 2 creatures. This one will be designed as animal 3031 and a half. However, I have no time for decimals, and my pessimistic nature means that I usually round down. That is to say, in the end, the fusion, beautiful as it may be, doesn't count as a real animal. Sorry. Thank you for calling me to clarify the edge case, though, Nemo. You're an honest worker. You're a hard ass. Well, okay, well, back to work. When the 2 Dreambirds fuse, a miracle happens somewhere in the galaxy. When it's nearby, you may be struck by overwhelming visions of the cosmos. Real quick. Since... Oh. Oh wait, are you? Are you doing it? Oh, okay. No, 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 dude. Oh. Okay, go, Eclipse Dawnbird. Did you hear about Eclipse Dawnbird? Did you hear what they did on stream? Real quick, let's get that picture up since Teacher Worm Corpse was asking. This is how he handled the trip. Like an absolute champ. So he had like, I had just like blankets over top all my possessions. And so he would just like hang out back there. And so in the back, that's actually his kitty litter box wrapped in plastic. He's not using the kitty litter box while we're in the car. But yeah, he would just like hang out back there, choose spots. He would try to, again, some of you've seen this, but for those who didn't, he would get into my lap sometimes at the worst possible times. Because sometimes he'd try to get at my feet. Because he wanted his little cave. I had to convince him to go to the passenger cave on the other side. What was really nice, though, was by the end of the trip, the final last day, he got into the crate on his own. Sorry, there might be some like people who with OCD who are looking at this and be like, how dare you? Dare you? There we go. So when we rolled into here, I opened up the cage. It's like, buddy, we're getting out. He's like, oh, and he hopped in. He is like, I mean, he's a beast, but a real champ where other cats are a complete menace. New animal. Dewstar. If you were to cut a Dewstar in half laterally, you'd find out that its facial features go all the way through. There's no limit to how long it grows. Can we chop it? Oh! Maybe not. This is a cute game. Let's get another one. Now, kiss. Nah, I kind of like to shrink his head. You can slice off a bit, eat it, and it's just gonna grow back. Ah, you, hairdryer. New animal. Integra. It feeds on toxins and emits a pleasant grape aroma. What does grape smell like? Personality-wise, it's not a lot to write home about. Grape! Do it again. Is that the joke? Is it because grapes don't really... Do grapes smell? I don't. Oh, hello. True, grape flavor does have a smell. Hello there! Am I the final creature? We'll find out. What about gummies? Oh, gummies. Their bodies extend below the ocean surface for hundreds of meters. If you tried and dived to see their bottom, they will try to entangle you. Because that is... Sound design's pretty neat. Edge of the map. Edge of the map. plan. I just noticed this little thingy spins. His head thingy. Creature? Not a creature, but satisfying. Smashing at it. And throughout the trip, I was worried that like he'd have to use the bathroom, so I would take him on walks at gas stations. Completely unnecessary. Ooh, hello, Jello. Two Wibbles are always stacked atop one another because it's more fun that way. Evolved from a kind of yellow mold. Bubble. Mr. Mime! You know what? I could go for some flan right now. Structured elemental that loves to impede progress. However, it can only move along the x-axis, getting in the way in my way. So, oi! You son of a bitch! Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Ah, you cute game. Wait, can you push me back this way? Ooh. Ah. Hello? Oh, it's Turbine. Oh, visiting Nemo. Hope you're not having a better time on this planet than I am. Ground has a sort of mushy texture I find deeply unpleasant to walk on. My feet are always aching. Furthermore, the animals were tasked with cataloging and irritate and disturb me. Hope this won't take too long. He has rotating things because in an anemonator. I know it seems like I complain a lot, but it's only because we keep getting assigned crappy missions. Do you think if our kind needed more than just mere wind to subsist, they'd be a little more considerate as to where we're sent? Oh, I see. Anemometer. Well, anyway, let's try and make the most of it. See around. Oh. That's what you do in meditation. You stress the Oh. Oh my goodness. Are you my daddy? Sorbaby. Celebration! Let's party and play. The jubilant bean is made of 3 minds. All 3 are very excited to explode spectacularly. It's what's his face from Dark Souls? My favorite game, and I can't remember the name. Oh! Damn chilly. Load boiler. It seems very uncomfortable in its hot environment. It could simply walk elsewhere. It constantly forgets to do this. True. Cramped. Man, I was reading this report. So, one nice thing about being on the road for so long is you don't have time to read the news. And I didn't realize, like, what level of stress I was missing out on by not being up to date on all the shit that's been going on. And now that I have a little time to read the news, it's awful. It's so bad. I did read an interesting story, though. As it only moves 1 meter per year, it is forced to stare at whatever it's going for a very long time. It feels desperate, silent anger. Oof. Sorry, bro. I'll try to make things interesting. Now you can have company. Oh, you're stuck here. What mountain was it in California? Some kid walked off. Whistler, was it? Some kid. He's stuck here, Rui. I shall make him so angry. Some kid just like what? I had that coming to me. New animal. I should be doing all these like Pokemon sounds. The way I like talk to Grumbles, I'm like Grumbles. That's what a Grumbles would sound like. Hangs out by the coast. It's constantly damp. Oh wait. Its constantly damp body festers with the smell of decomposing flesh. Has an overwhelming friendly demeanor. We've all been to cons. I love Nami. One Piece is so good. Marry me, Faye Valentine. Who's a dragon? Hey, you just telling yourself is all I'm saying. Each of this creature's 2 heads has its own circulatory system based around hot and cold water, respectively. Efficient. Key animations. Yeah, so this kid, like, hiked up Whistler with his dad, but due to, like, lack of sleep, exhaustion, and altitude sickness, he had lost concept of where he was. His dad was trying to keep him from, like, killing himself, but he, like, looked away for too long, and the kid literally just walked off the side of the mountain saying he was going to the car. Like, Snowbird? Yeah, Snowbird? That's what it's... Somehow... I mean, he's in a coma right now, but he only suffered a twisted ankle and a broken pelvis and some damage to his head, hence the coma. Not, shockingly, not dead, but, like, not in a good state either. But it's just like, damn. How... He was, like either late teens, early 20, like, in 20s. Like, he's not... kid. It was the headline. Young man walks off side of Whistler. Its true body is little more than sticks and a carrot-shaped proboscis. Snow mites who have accumulated a lot of snow are seen as desirable. Nah, older than that for sure. Get down now. Get up. Get down. And I thought it would be like, oh yeah, he died. It's like, no, somehow he survived. Another tragic yachting accident. If we learned one thing from Deep Fear, it's that yachts bring tragedy. On the other hand, a 40-foot yacht sounds like it belongs to someone rich, so, I guess they have bad tenants, too. New animal. That's what he sounds like. The serpentine creature, it pokes up from the underground near pine trees for camouflage. Sweet-natured being. I am suddenly reminded. Boardroom, if you're still in chat, what is the name of that game we played with the monsters? You see him a lot cruising around Lake Union, and that's when it was docked. You know, good riddance. Crowding up the lakes. It's this weird ass card game. And you have this huge stack, right? Right. And each has like a goofy little drawing of a monster or creature or character or something obscure and weird, like really scribbly sort of drawings, like simple line drawings. And you put them in a 3x3 grid, and one person is like it, and everyone else pulls up a card that says 1 through 9. And that's your monster. And then there's another stack of like random phrases, either quotes from movies or just like random like sentences. And going around, you have to say the line according to what your creature sounds like. And then the person who's it has to use that and try to determine what monster you are based on your performance. Mr. Borbroom here, we got to play it. He owned a copy, we got to play it. It is a very silly, very funny game. I just cannot remember the name of it. Tree must die! Has anyone else heard of this game? You guys hear about this? I think, yeah, we know you already. Shimmy and shake. Now, we haven't created a new world yet. So far, we haven't had the need. I suspect at some point we're gonna need to, though. Oh, look at my mouse off the screen. That's rude. Also, let me know if the stream is ever choppy. I'm using Wi-Fi right now, but I'm supposed to be getting like mega speeds. Although before I left Kelowna, I picked up like a 100-foot Ethernet cable. Okay, all right. It'd be kind of. Oh, who are you? Be nice if not have to plug in. Thank you, Kim. New animal. Frost dancer. Some have theorized that frost dancer dances to regulate its heartbeat or that simple response to wind. Frost dancer dances because it's fun. Right on, brother. Don't tempt me. Good stuff. This guy's like a... You should be like... If I didn't have all my animated emotes taken up, this guy would take them all up. I'm not super big into plushies. No, but I would want a plushie of some of these little guys. Good to know. Shoot, I feel like I need to... Man, he would make a great, like, little dance emote, wouldn't he? Oh, that was valuable. Rory, look up card game. Card game. Monster voices. Just those phrases. Hey, bro. Speaking of plushes, I forgot how many good things item label has. Ooh, item labels. Huh. Hold on. Oh, I might have seen this before. Chat, as you know, on this channel, you are allowed to send in as many distractions as you want, because... goodbye, Joey Lawrence. What is the point of streaming if we're not allowed to be distracted? Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it, Rui. Oh, and that's kind of grody there. I know it's just 3D scan, but goodness, you guys just named Homie. Goodness gracious me. Hey, you look familiar. This guy looks familiar. Yeah, you're kind of like a Furby, aren't you? Like Homestar Runner here. What does this remind me of? Hee. I'm just a soft little dingle. And they have little bios. After putting aside his chiptune net label, Dinkle's ready to go solo in LA, featuring none other than his distinctive bell, round by a notable tail. He's sure to be an addition to any household, probably. He really wants everyone to hear his bell. Have you heard his bell? It's collectible artwork and not a toy. Do not give children under 10 years or pets. It's so... Now every kid wants them. The tail. Shoot, these are such nice plush. I'm a plushy sucker. Scumpy. No story, though. Kind of disappointing. Not too sure what this is, however, when you take a photo, it comes out weird. Okay. Fish car. Okay, that's it. Oh, Takla Peepee. This is one of those guys who just doesn't let the world get them down. Time and time again, they have a rough upbringing and things don't get any easier in college. Well, whatever. Oh, that's horrible. Don't do that. Don't make me want to buy it. Molly. Molly's distinctive looks is a surefire sign of distress. Every second above the dark, cool dirt is nothing but pain to this little guy. Why haven't you buried him yet? What's wrong with you? It's really funny. Rui, monster voices. Yes, this is the game. Those people playing it. Can we get some more pictures? Can you show some examples? Yes, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, this gets laid out. Everyone gets a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you have to... Do they have the phrases in here? It's not. Give an explanation. Yeah, so you get a phrase like to be or not to be, and you have to try to make a voice like one of these characters. It is a hoot. It is a hoot, chat. You get points if you get it right or not. It's like we're not. There are people in my D&D group who do great voices. I don't consider myself one of them, but that's still part of the fun. Just trying to attempt that voice, but you're also trying to convey something out of it. And some people find ways around. There's one character that's just like a big bee, and whoever got that was like just emphasize every bee in the sentence. I had like a sharp snake, like ch-ch-ch, and so I spoke very sharply. Yeah, it's great. I don't think you need to be a voice actor at all, but Yeah, I wonder if that video there was... Oh, shoot. What the... What happened? That's what happens when you take a break. I wonder if that video posted there is with the voice actors. Ronaldo? I mean, Ronaldo's a very vain soccer player. You there! Stop, stop, stop. A new animal. Monska. So this is why I'm reminded of it, because I'm trying to do Pokemon voices for all the characters. The fastest animal on Formless Star, it zooms around from place to place with no real trajectory or purpose. It has nothing to prove. Bling. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. You know the red robot with the sticky... Oh! Oh, him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's always hanging out with Clamps. Or... No, I guess he's not associated with Clamps, is he? Dropship Walker. A hollow beam that transports items from point A to point over there. It becomes very attached to any item stored in it, and they refuse to let go. Jeez. Yeah, Clamps is part of the robot mafia. But we know who you're talking about. Shane? Is it just... You're right. Capsule Walker Jr. Despite the name, these creatures have no relationship to Capsule Walker. And in fact are following it around seeking to steal its precious items. Almost halfway. You son of a... Oh. It's like some Yellow Submarine stuff. Man. The body of this mathematics-obsessed creature takes the form of the highest number it knows. It reproduces upon learning 10. I like him too. It's so funny how much headroom there is with these... Oh! This game is super cute. How much headroom there is for these characters, but that implies that there's going to be some really... I guess we have encountered some really tall characters. Oh, look, that's a perfect spot for Phoebe. Georgie boy. Get me. It skitters around making doodles on the ground wherever it goes. It wants to let everyone know one thing. I was here. Yeah, I'm going to follow these developers. I want to see what they do. I just feel like a peg's get knocked down. Whoa, we looped in on ourselves. This world loops. Georgie Bortilium is inspired. And the plush of him. Beautiful. Sorry, Georgia Bortilium was, there's this game called, was it, Graffiti Kingdom, was it called? Yeah, I don't know who made it because, like, it was sitting around the Easy Allies office for ages till Kyle came back. Yeah, yeah, we should probably... I think we're getting to the point that we need to... Oh, wait. We need to see all these monsters in this weird world. Then we'll reset. I think that's what we have to do. Light horse. Stands the coastline to act as a beacon, however, has difficulty discerning a puddle from an ocean. Said to be proud of its red stripes. Not white stripes? Ooh. There's a game called Graffiti Kingdom in which you... Hey, Grumbles. You're able to draw your character and create basically graffiti and create and a 3D character gets made out of it. And the system that's built allows the character to have animations already applied to it. It's kind of like PlayStation 2? PlayStation 1? Might have been PS2. PS2. But like that tech is like kind of insane for PS2. And I don't think they really... Okay, we've met before. I don't think they did anything with that after the fact. It's so strange. Whoa! Hello, Dark Souls monster. Yeah, Kim, is that... The hidden low... Oh. Seemed deliberate. You go... Pickler. Sneaky creature that steals various berries and vegetables and stores them inside its large hollow body. Becomes volatile as it ferments. Almost halfway. Oh, he's more hollow. I love a well-animated explosion. It's me, I'm the Pickler. Here we go. This one's me. Oh. Calculator. Though the only sense it possesses is taste, it's so advanced that it has developed taste-based sight and hearing. That is me. It's not... Let's go away from that. I'm sure I'll find one in my basement later. Oh, okay, we're back here. Okay, it may be time to head back to the ship and... yeah, redo the world. Yeah. What? So we got teleported, but we're kind of back to where we started. Alright, let's teleport. Oh, there's a map there! Okay, cool. It just teleports us back. So if we look at the map... there's an island in the southwest we have to get to. We're not going back yet. We're not redoing the world just yet. Sorry, Ryu. I know you want to see the new world, but... oh! Hey, we never met you before. So it's worth it. This guy belongs in Earthbound. Ramp type creature. It doesn't do much for its whole life, but its very existence helps other animals get up the high places. Oh man. Look. Oh, we made it. Hey, look at that. We got one. What does he sound like? Chat, what does he sound like? I wasn't prepared for the Mr. Mr. Suit. Sounds like a voice mediocre Apple would make, but we'll have to run with that. When they're born, they burst into flames and spend the rest of their life charred. They're making the most of it. A little horse. Is the suit? It's like Mr. Suit. Sorry, bud. There's some more islands to the south of us. Yeah, same here. But those guys are quiet. Can you sometimes feel little animals going? Okay, and then I want to see what's up to the right, and then we'll teleport back. This might be a good game. Yes! So far. It spends all day basking in the geomagnetic field of the South Pole. Though it keeps getting stronger and more braver every day, it's content. Right on. Yeah. You guys hear that? Okay, I think that's ooh, there's a little island to the far right there. We can make it. Got those links in one bit. Got a good feeling about this island, though. Huh. Disappointed! That feels... I know there's some other islands over there, but I think we're good. Okay, let's use this game's gimmick. Excuse me, chat. Greetings, I am Space Archives, Autonomous Unit 079. Please just call me Fandroid. I keep the ship nice and tidy while you're having fun on your adventures. I can't do much else here. You see, the unpredictable nature of this planet means my memory banks could get overloaded or I could get lost or both. None of that worries me at all, but I am worth quite a bit of money, so I have to sit this one out. Oh. Incoming video call. Okay. Story. My nose itches. Hello, I hope your mission is going well. I've enabled a launch feature on your ship that can access it via the computer. When you've seen enough, you can select it to see the ending. You know, the end of your mission? What I mean to say is, you will let you and your crewmates come home. Sorry for my awkward wording before. I hope to see you back here at the Space Archives HQ soon. Goodbye for now. So we can technically end the game right now. But we're not gonna. We're not gonna. Wait, so if I'm on the East Coast and I start 8:30, we go to 11:30. Okay, cool. Cool. We can fill out the time. I didn't know how long this game would take, but I think it's going to take just the amount right time. The long preamble beforehand helped a ton. Sorry, more creatures. Oh, this definitely looks like something from Graffiti Kingdom. If I can't use the stream to talk about my adventures, what's really the point? Oh, basically put on perfect application for sports. Let's look up. E.T. Kingdom. I just want everyone to sort of know, like, what the heck this game was. Yeah, you basically get to model and design your own character in a very primitive way, but like bizarrely high tech. Yeah. Oh, look! Bubble Bobble Monster. Someone made an anime girl. And like it just gets, oh, that's why I was thinking. That's why. Ah! Ha 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 ha. Click the stamps, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, I get it. That's super cute, actually. It's the story, of course, is weird AF. But at the same time, like, it's a shame. There are so weird ass games being made. But not of that caliber. Anyway, see the new world. So if I look at the map, will it have... Yeah, look at that. And they have different biomes, it looks like. Let's head straight north. We have... less than 30 more monsters to find. We'll try to fill the time. We may not get the true ending. Oh! What's up, girl? It's a girl. I'm a you lady to be. I'll be back to get your drink orders later. Just let me know if you have any questions. We've met. Right, we've met. Any servers in chat? X servers? Whoa, okay. New animal. White box. White box. It comes off as something of a craven, untrusting creature. However, the unseen being inside this box is simply enjoying a feast. Fair enough. Icebox. Oh. Same. I did sales. I never did waiting or servicing. A mysterious taciturn creature that lives within a beloved old plush toy. Oh, though the plush is in a poor state, it refuses any attempts to repair. I got the voice wrong. Whoa, okay. Hello. Whoa, okay, we got a lot here. We got a lot. You told me that story, and it makes me sad. So, we can make it count if you want to. Character 9. It evolved from old radio equipment. I also worked at Radio Shack salesperson. By tuning into a certain frequency when nearby, you can hear a list of vitamins as a deficiency. Oof. B12. Oh. Yep, shit. You can't. Okay. Okay, counts then. As it walks around, the sound of sloshing water can be heard inside. Whenever it cries, flowers bloom from the ground. Yeah, you belong in the Yellow Submarine. Don't cry. Industrial machine type animal. It weighs well over 100 tons. It contains a weapon called Millennium's End Beam, just in case. I really do like that set design. Well, our home planet's gone now. It's okay. Oh, hey, it's you. Nemo, hey, I'm really glad we found each other. This planet is amazing, isn't it? It feels like whatever I dream of could exist here. There's many animals here, and all sorts of things. I hope I get to see as much as I can. To think a little guy like me will get to see so many wonderful places. It makes me hope I'll never die. Well, let's go and explore. Good luck, Nemo. Don't you die on me. There's 3, or pencil. We met you. Yeah. On the other hand, with such a small game like this, you know, it's easy to get these designs out there. Oh! It's not like they can't reuse them at another point. A baker! Baker! But I totally get it. Animal made of bits of scrap and junk. Seawater gradually causes body to rust away to nothing, and its disembodied mind wanders the ocean. Woo. I like, they are, Kim, they totally are. I'm sure you mentioned it, but it's always worth re-mentioning because it doesn't get less true. I was in charge of the bread. Was it the French bread? What was it called? Like it's a long piece of maybe it was French bread. That was part of my job at Panera Bread, was putting them in and pulling them out. Oh, Jesus. Baguette, thank you. Thank you. God, yeah, what am I thinking? Baguette. An animal consisting of 2 parts. The yellow part is named Salt. The orange part is named Pepper. Get close. cat fur. A little dragon made of iron. It stomps around boisterously and shoots out electrical beams for fun. You can make a card game out of these guys. Oh, I suck at them too. I'm sure whoever designed is like, okay, yeah. I mean, they're not my best, but thank you for saying so. Yeah, actually, it was my favorite part of working at Panera was doing the bread. What I always thought was funny was that if you ever messed one up, like, because you have to, like, so you get the dough out of the oven, it's all kind of sticky, and you got your gloves on, you put them out, and you gotta go do the cuts, and then put them onto your slab, and make sure there's enough flour there that you go, and just sort of, like, yank it out, and they slide in. Sounds hard to do, but it was actually kind of easy. But every so often, one baguette would, like, scrunch up, and it just wasn't worth salvaging. So instead of what you're meant to do, instead of trying to pull it out, you're meant to just push it in the back, like way in the back, and just let it get burned to dust. So if I ever get all twisted up, chat, just like push me in the back. Let me turn to dust. Okay. That all felt new. Let's head all the way south. That biome down there. That's a very good question. Yeah, because if you like make a plushie of any of these things, you got yourself a winner. Yeah, we meant 27. You're new. Yes. Creature that evolved with the ability to communicate with flowers. Its diet consists of flowers that it doesn't like. From dust to dust. That is their slogan. Oh god, I remember all the corporate meetings. When someone asks you what Panera bread means, you tell them it's time for bread. Yippee. Pray that it stood exactly. Pray that it stood exactly 5 meters away will be speared before the brain has time to register pain. If it misses, it can't get back up. Oh, it's a dippy bird. No, actually, Panera bread was pan. Era meaning, have a good night. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Era meaning time and bread, so it wasn't time for bread, but time of bread. But when customer asks, just tell them it's time for bread. They'll like that. All considered, working for Panera bread wasn't bad. I came home every day smelling like coffee and fresh bread. And I found out if I annoyed the girls behind the pastry aisle enough, they throw pastries at me, and that's how I got free pastries. Welcome to the age of bread. Oh, this is just alien. Mysterious creature that comes from outer space. It arrived on the Formless Star. Fate, however, is very shy. Someone on Reddit, on like the Bad Movie channel, posted a like 4-minute segment about, I think it's some either Indonesian or Philippine well, maybe a Hong Kong movie about a cat that comes from outer space, and it's like a 4-minute fight scene with just a normal ass dog. And it's one of those movies I would love to share because it's like they have real cat there, but it switches between like a puppet cat and like a puppet cat on a wire, and it's a hard to describe how weird it is. And it's like I really want to show people this, but when you have a movie from the 1980s set in Hong Kong that has actual animals, I'm like, there was definitely animal abuse happening in this movie. Animals were definitely hurt in the making of this. Even a pastry chef. You know, if Boardroom was here, Boardroom is a fantastic cook and has experience with cakes. So I'm going to speak on his behalf and say, yes. Precarious creature. If the segments of its body were all detached from each other, it will become so anxious that it will die. Oh. Ooh, watermelon. I like all the little poses I make. Feeds on the concept of taste as an absorbent body that draws out the flavor of food until it becomes completely bland. LKB, could you repeat the story, or at least the phrase, that professor used for the Tibetan restaurant? I need to write that one down. Using its long proboscis, it drinks its body weight in fruit juice every day. That's me! It loves to have a little sip of everything. That's me! Don't you do it! Great, I'm bland. It was like they were treating boredom as some sort of spiritual goal. I think. Yeah, B, D. Yeah, that's definitely a cat step. That is such a vicious takedown. It was the guy who was reviewing the what used to be the local Tibetan restaurant. Whoa, hello, hello. Though it would only take one impact to destroy it completely, Shatterhound is not deterred from living its dream. Its dream is to bark and chase. That is a vicious takedown. I actually really did like the Tibetan restaurant, though. Some of the food was, like, super bland, but I did always like the yak meat. Also, like, when I had families show up, they loved eating there. They were treating blandness as some sort of... Okay. Don't worry about me anymore. I only complain some... Okay. Because I'm completely justified and correct. Right on. Yeah, we've met already. You teleported me, didn't you? Okay. It would have to be a decade ago. Last time we had a Tibetan restaurant here. I gotta say, I've talked to some people about this, but it's like super depressing being back in many ways. I just remember this town being so vibrant. And it no longer is. So many places, it was nice to, on the other hand, it was nice to see so many mainstays still open. Like, if Mushi Mushi Sushi had closed, my heart would be shattered. But there's a lot of places that are still around. On the other hand, like, seeing the local theater still closed, yeah, it's the life is being drained from it. It's still there, it's just not open because the guy who owns it. Oh, sorry, what is still around? Sorry, I misinterpreted. Yeah, I heard good things about the Familiars. I'm glad a good place is there because that used to be Kathy's, which was the catfish. A jolly and friendly creature that holds a little star atop its stalk. If the star is removed, its personality becomes rather brusque. Shall not do that. You're so close. Down to 11. That used to be... So there's this little place that... Oh! That's like a train boxcar. Though there may seem to be four distinct varieties of Townite, these are actually all appendages of a singular unseen creature sticking up from under the ground. Oh. Town is full of buildings. Buildings? Welcome to town. The town. What, have you ever looked into a house so much that you saw it? If you could live in 10 different towns, one of them would be this town. Yeah, there's a little trolley car, and it used to be Kathy's, which was one of the last places in the world you could, like, get a simple, well-priced breakfast. You know, eggs, toast, coffee for $5. Let's take a look at that map. Shoot. Well, let's go west. Boy. Oh, wait, boy? No, I didn't see boy. I thought they were girl. No, I went too far. North of the townies. Where were the townies? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, boy, girl. Okay. Can we get around that? Of course. Hello, Shabello. Josiah. It's a boy. Boy. Down the 10. Dot. Yeah, it's been a super cute game so far. It's just essentially a showcase of really cute characters. Cute, weird-ass characters. And fun animations. There he is! Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get to a place where my character's not in the way, so I can maybe make a GIF out of it. I can dance in a can. Yeah, dance. Oh, that tree's in the way. This is how every stream should start and end. Nice work. Yeah, and then Kathy's closed down because Kathy, who had been working there, who owned the place, who had been working there for 40 years straight and never took a vacation, so she's like, oh, yeah, I think I'm done. So more power to her. There's music to make. Oh my god, right. Right, the music's coming. Oh! Well, I like that because this animal resembles a tree with 100% accuracy is very rarely noticed. Holding a conversation makes it ill. I was about to say I feel the same way, but I'm a chatty Kathy. I know who I am. I will talk. keeps knitting and knitting. Oh, we're back here. The tree was there all along. We're so close. I wonder if to reset the world one more time. Yeah, it couldn't hurt. We have the power. We got about 20 minutes. They put me on this mission because when I am in the office, I get in trouble for eating the stationery. Oh! Chat. The playback hooked up to TV. A game called Moppy's Tree is being left idling in order to harvest corn. A cumbersome plush of something that was won for Vane at the carnival? A cozy hammock. Above it are 2 clocks showing the local time and time back home. No! Some cute photos of Vane and his husband, Pinwheel. Oh! Okay, yeah. Alright, we were right then. That's being inclusive, but it's true. A beautiful, shapeless man. A plant that has been trimmed at the top. An expensive portable record player. Turbine spares no expense for sound quality. Oh. Turbine's flavored albums are displayed here. Do you think these are jokes? Or like references something? A futon. The mattress is very firm and feels like it would hurt your back to sleep on. I'd take a futon right now. Okay, well this is gonna loop. Nemo's diary. We're not going to read it from right now because you, dear player, can see it. Any apple tree. Using these, we could make barely any cider at all. A pair of cute plants and some stringed up plants are hanging here. Not causing any problems. Shop with some really amazing things on it. These plants are just babies. Let them rest. This is really cute. Game's really cute. Let's make a cute game for the game jam. Okay, we have like 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get the last monsters. But yeah, there's just so many things that are closed downtown. Oh, here we go. We got one. No, that's nothing. It's just, I don't know. It's sad seeing, knowing what a place used to be, and how it's very deliberately choked to death. Like water damage in an apartment. Tracy, its body does not respond to injuries. If you try to touch it, its strings, it becomes unrelentingly violent until it decides you've learned your lesson. Because everyone knows what the problem is in our town. And yet, those in power do so little or next to nothing to fix it. Yeah. One man who can cause so much damage to a community and get away with it. It's just so sad. Oh! 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 Oh!
Silver. A creature that evolved from a crashed spacecraft. The crash happened so long ago now, it has mostly forgotten it. So close. Hello, Nemo. I am a helpful animal. Talk to me again, and I'll take you around my back. Yeah? Farewell, Nemo. I wish you good luck. No, no, no! Come back! Come back! No! Its body is made of large atoms. When it gets interested in a subject, it studies it endlessly until it finds something else to learn about. No, come back. Come back. Oh. I do that too, except when I reach the conclusions, I discard all the information that helped me get to those conclusions. Which is why I'm full of factoids, but no backing of those factoids. Oh. Come back. Nothing. Really hoping we can get them all in time. But you know, we got close otherwise. Let's go back. I do get the impression that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Yes. Okay. Jack, keep your eyes open. Townies, boy, girl. We know you. We don't know you. You brought that in the bad movie night, didn't you? Ooh. The nutrients of food that rest on its concave face are slowly absorbed in its skin. Penny, it can wither you away. Noted. Wow. Who did you blorp up there? By the way, is this another classic MMF Deserted Island survival game? I'm not fighting off boars, so not quite a classic in that sense. Yeah, the Rainbow Bright movie. I also remember the villain being blown to bits by the end of it. No crabs. No dice. You know the rules. Yeah, that was evil, and I still tell that story. Get this. Murder Unicorn, for her birthday, requests a bowl to be filled with Skittles and M&Ms. That's a certain degree of evil I'm not ready to confront. Yeah, that's the word. And you know what? I think they're proud of it. It upset me so much. Hey buddy, you want to teleport me? How much time we got? Oh, we're so close. We've been here before. We good? You! Cassini! Its body is composed of super compressed gas and smells of damp wood. It wants to show off. Watch me show off. Okay, that's pretty cool. My new client today described one of their friends as loud and devious. I thought that was delightful. Okay, we've met before. We've met before. You were my first disappointing monster. Met before. Come on, don't do me dirty here. Don't do me dirty. Chess. Surprised there's only really one monster that you interact with the environment to pull it out. As far as I know. That is a little surprising, but... Wait, so Lickitung is a Pokemon, right? We've met. Yeah, we've met. Correct. So the pun is just lick it tongue, not like lick a ton. I lick a lot, or is that in there too? Chat, I don't know Pokemon. I mean, I know Licky... Okay, so this is just Licky tongue. Okay. I don't have to overthink it. Like, I know Pokemon, but I also don't know Pokemon. I like that Pokemon exist. I'm happy for the fans of Pokemon that they're simply happy to get new games with new Pokemon. They simply want to catch them all, and I think... Can we... No, we can't. Can we go in the water? No, okay. We've met. Hope you don't think you're going to keep your Switch 2. I'm still not showing this. You know what? Like, right now, it's just a Mario Kart machine. And, I don't even... Well, I haven't had time to play many games at all. I'm not even that into Mario Kart. Just came with the bundle. I got it because I didn't think I'd have a job. Okay, we are, Oh, you're right. I could be paying... That's the thing. It just feels... I got the Switch 2, though. I could play Tetris 99 and Balatro and F-Zero 99. I'll still be playing my staples. It just feels kind of weird to upgrade your entire machine. Okay, I think we need to reset the world. Yeah, we got Magnet Guy. Faster process. Yeah, it is faster. I tried, true to my word, chat, I booted up Skyrim. Oh, he's dusting. That was cute. Yeah, let's go. Hi, Nemo. We've been flying around together a lot recently, haven't we? I really appreciate it. Let's have a nice flight. The thing was, like, I was in a building. I'm like, okay. Some guy's like, hey.
Sylvia's alone can take me all across the land. Over metal and
Good timing, monster.
heat, snow, and sand. Sylvia, I love them. They're the ride that I adore. Charting both hemispheres and the equator. Sylvia is a wonder of nature. I'm so glad they exist. I got lost when separated from them, but my love persists. Sylvia, without you, this world wouldn't be complete. Saying goodbye to you is no easy feat.
Shoot like barrel monsters. Again, God, what a delight. I love a game that's like always, that keeps surprising. There, we got one, we got one. Bye, Sylvia.
Sylvia,
Yeah, Monsters games are really cute. Lucky appears if it feels luck in the air. It has compulsive all or nothing personality that leads to making bad life decisions. 3 to go. Shoot, I wonder if we are the... I wonder if we are the last, like, us characters are the last 3. Oh, look at the pair of capsule walking shoes. I know they're troublesome, but I can't stay mad at them. Maybe one day I'll play Death Stranding 1. I own it. Wait, he changes... Hold on, let's get those guys too. It's not... Oh, we're running out of time. Running. Oh, we got 8 minutes. Sylvia, let's go. Wait a second, hold on. There we go, Sylvia is always there. Thank you, game. They know what's up. They know how to respect your time. Some good game design decisions right there.
Sylvia's the one who can take me all across the land, over metal and jelly and toy and heat, snow and sand. Sylvia, I love that.
We've met.
The ride that I adore.
Keep your eyes peeled, chat.
Caught in both hemispheres and the equator. Sylvia is a wonder of nature. I'm so glad they exist. I got lost when separated from them, but my love persists.
Nice.
Sylvia, without you, this world wouldn't be complete. Saying goodbye to you is no easy feat.
Chat. We've met. That'd be really funny if at the end of the game they had like a quiz if you remembered the characteristics of the monsters. Chat, I don't know. Maybe Ruru, is this the magnet you're talking about? Because we haven't met this magnet. No, standing at the northmost post of the world to gain strength of magnetic poles as big ideas well above its station. Shoot. That means there's east and west, and that's the last 2. We got it. Please don't let me down, game. Let's go, Sylvia. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm super... You're right, there aren't. I'm so excited. I'll take this 2 left. East-west. But maybe on this planet there is. Yeah, we've met 27. We've met you. You, met you.
This world wouldn't be complete. Saying goodbye to you is no easy feat.
What a cute game. Unless they're hidden.
Sylvia's the one who can take me all across the land. Over metal and jelly.
We know 3.
Toy and heat, snow and sand. Sylvia, I love them.
Yeah, we know you guys. Chat. I don't know. I think we're done.
Charting both hemispheres and the equator. Sylvia is a wonder of nature. I'm so glad they exist. I got lost once separated.
So excited.
Let my love
I thought I'd solved it.
Sylvia, without you, this world wouldn't be complete. Saying goodbye to you is no easy feat.
We'll do one more. We'll do one more reset. We need 2 though.
Sylvia's the one who can take me all across.
Got any information for me, bro? It's down here. It's... Oh, wait a second. Okay, so not like super. Oh, the last one's gotta be rare. It's. Yes. In disguise? Oh, you bastards! Appears after all. God, what a tease. Okay, chat. In disguise.
Sylvia's the one.
Just gonna start smashing things. God, we're so close. It's so unfair. Yeah, Intel? There's a creature around here, call it. And oh boy, let me tell you, it's the best one. Maybe it's the best. Ah! You're with me, right? You agree? Agree?
Future Worm Corpse, give me everything.
It was disguised as my friend, you zombie, a shapeshifter who loves pranks, having no political thoughts of their own. They're concerned getting into mercenary work.
Let me know experiences with Dark Souls 2. Yes, keep me up to speed. I want to know everything.
Oh, wow. This is it.
Oh, good morning. So you found all 60 animals. That's amazing. You did such a good job. However, there's one other creature remaining on this planet. It's me!
Shape. A being made of a kind of space putty. She was once made larger, but used her body mass to sculpting Formless Star and all the animals that lived on it.
Yes, everything is what you said was true. Though I don't know how I feel about being called an animal.
Yesterday's disaster potatoes going well. Yeah, give him some deets. All the pluses, all the pros, all the cons.
I created this planet and there's animals that live here. You must be wondering why. Well, it's simply because if I didn't make it, it would exist. And I wanted it to exist. I struggled to stay on one idea for a long time. I always want to stop and start new things.
And so the planet itself changes with my whims. I never imagined I'd have such an audience. I was quite content for me and my world to float through the stars, forever unseen. After all, so long as I can make things that I myself enjoy, that'd be fine, right? If nobody can see anything I do, I don't really have to worry about any of it being good or bad. Still, I did find hope that maybe someone would find me out here.
Trying to force a strength build after the birds give me some weapons. I need 50 strength, so I tried for 5 hours before restarting. Jesus. The birds. Right down the road.
What if there's some people out there in the universe who would really love my planet? Even if there's only one person, I think it's worth it in the end. The truth is, I did make this world for my own fun, but I always wanted to connect with others too. So I'm really very glad you came all this way to see my little Formless Star. Even if you thought every moment you spent here sucked ass, I'm thankful that you still stuck with it to the end. A few years ago from now, you might have forgotten all about this, your memory like the shifting surface of this planet, and that's beautiful. Life is full of many little fleeting moments. Maybe you'll remember some and come back to visit. Maybe we'll never meet again after this. But no matter what, I'm glad we met. I feel inspired to keep making things. I imagine you and your friends will be leaving soon, so I just wanted to say thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful journey home, and I hope you get to see many more things in your life. Maybe one day you can make your own planet too. Anyway, bye-bye.
Cool. I wonder what I should make next. Dream, believe me. What do you put on your very own planet? I'm working on it. Being in space isn't so lonely when you feel the light of the stars. I used to be big Emily to beauty 10 feet tall. Hey! What 5% this game? Hello, Onimo. Have you found the planet made of polyester yet? Yo, that's a very different crew. Let's see, Onimo. Alright, you're the one with the Formless Star expedition, yes? Forgive me, I'm under a lot of stress right now. Thank you for your work. So, you've currently found 61 animals. Oh, that's absolutely everything? You found every single thing on this planet? Well, that's amazing. I'm so happy to have such hard-working people filling my grand vision. I knew you'd do a good job. I'm very thankful. Come back soon. Let's launch this. I died at the Pursuer more than I died in Millennia. But every boss has been 4 death or less. The bosses aren't difficult in that game. I never found the bosses that tough. Oh, cute. Yeah. Good off. Nemo! We finished already? Oh, I was just having fun. Play from the gutter. Yes. Oh, the gutter. Oh, still, I can't wait to get home and tell Pinwheel about all the things we saw. Yeah, I had fun. That's lovely to hear. I hope we can come back someday, but just for a holiday. I want to bring my swimsuit, and I want to camp out under the stars. You know, while I was there, I found a lovely, cozy little island. It was just perfect. But I know that if I came back, it wouldn't be here anymore. That's just how this planet is. It's okay, though. I can spend all my time thinking about the past. Anyway, Turbine should be back soon, and I don't expect she will want to hang around any longer than necessary, so I'll get us ready to launch. Not enemy creatures approaching! Oh, go with your stapler, Android. Ha ha ha! It is nice to see you back and safe and sound. Oh, she doth appear. You okay, Turbine? I'm okay. Why do you ask? Well, you always just seem like kind of miserable when we go on missions and so. Sorry. Was that okay for me to say? I usually cheer up a bit when we finish, though, so I'm well, thank you. You seem rather worried. Oh, never mind. How did you find your adventure? I had blisters, and I got lost wandering around looking for a bunch of crap I didn't care about. Ah, good to see you're still feeling like yourself. My Nemo, faint.
I know you'd probably think of me as someone who complains a lot. This is because this is true. But I'm glad that this mission went relatively smoothly, so I'm thankful for your efforts. That is all. Now I'd like to get home soon. I'll get right on it. Conditions look perfect for takeoff.
So I'm speeding up a lot. It's getting late.
Oh, an incoming transmission from HQ. Windmill wants to utter something tedious to us, I expect. Can't we just ignore it? We shouldn't be rude. Anemo, can you get it?
Hello, it's just me. Thank you for all completing your mission. I'm very grateful. This will be one less thing for me to worry about. As you know, it's always been my biggest passion to try and catalog everything in space as best as possible. It takes an obscene amount of resources, so I've run into quite a few financial problems. So I'm really very glad for all your help. You all get promotions once I can secure the funds, of course. Oh, and you really went and found everything animal? Well, that just warms my heart. To think you've been going so far to see my dreams come true. I took you for a bunch of mercenaries. You met the creator of this planet too? Her name is Shape? I see. She caused me a lot of problems, but don't go and yell at her or anything on behalf, okay? To think of space itself as being a canvas is kind of beautiful. Maybe I'll become a space curator? No. I have far too much to do as it is. Anyway, I look forward to reviewing the data once you get back. I hope the next planet we discover will be a nice, unchanging, static planet. That is all. See you soon.
We beat a game. That feels good.
Oh, hello. I wanted to thank you for helping me today. I couldn't have done it without you. I have to leave now, so let's see each other another time. Bye-bye. Let's go.
Thank you, Kim. We did it, guys. We did it!
All systems go. Ready to launch. Beginning countdown. 3. 5. 3. 2.
Feels good to complete it. On stream, that is. Bye-bye.
Thank you again for visiting me. I hope wherever we go next, you'll have fun.
Cute game, cute game, cute game.
Samantha Lewis Gillison.
Oh, the music was really good too.
Monster, what is OHRRPGCE?
Oh. Because I was on there, I was looking at the comments on the page, and someone was like, what is this game made? And they said that. I was like, what? Is this something I should be aware of? Okay, we are. Oof. Yeah. RPG Hamster Republic. Alright, well, I got the link. Oh, okay. Oh. This looks familiar. This looks so familiar, and I don't know why. Thanks for playing. Do you see the animated Tiny Chef? I know of it. I don't want to see it because it's sad. This is really cute. I didn't want to because it's. Oh, 2 hours later. I'm sure it is, but I was just like, I don't need this right now. I don't need something else to be upset about in the world.
We've left the orbit of Formless Star. Flight path set. It should just take us a day or so to get home. I think I'll switch to the autopilot and get some sleep soon. I'm so exhausted. How are you all feeling?
If I did all the work I was supposed to do, my energy would be at a very low capacity. I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling much better now that it's over and done with. Well, actually, I've been thinking.
Uh-huh.
You might be surprised to hear this, but there's actually one animal I found there I really liked when I was down there. It's all blue, cone-shaped creatures with 3 eyes and bat-like wings. Did you see it?
That one? Seemed kind of suspicious to me.
Name was like Yazabi. I don't know how to explain it, but it might be the best possible thing that exists in the entire universe.
Oh yeah, you did? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna click that link so I have it on record too.
Yeah. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right.
I'm out of here. See you next time, suckers. Oh no! Turbine, we left her behind! We need to go back, Turbine!
Oh no.
They left without me. What to do?
Are you okay? You look worried and lonely.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Oh, I actually think your plan's pretty neat, I guess.
Stupid cute game. Alright, you cute game. Cute game. Cute game.
We did it!
Chat, we did it. Well, I've been sinking. I've been sinking in my chair. Alright, it's late. I asked before, any qualms about me starting at 8 p.m. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 p.m. Western next week. Is that an issue to anyone? Okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Means we were rolling so late, we can end at 11. Because it's weird. No, I'll be late shop. I'll still be making it for most of the stream. Not too long after 7 p.m. I don't want to disappoint anyone. Alright. You know, fine, we'll just do that. Alright, fine, we'll just do 8:30 again. Alright, no big deal. What else am I doing with my life? I should be cleaning now, but yeah, that's fine. We'll stick to 8:30. Good luck to your cleaning. Thank you very much. The weekend's coming up, and good weather's coming up, so it's gonna make things a lot better. May the toilets be rat free. You know, that goes to me and everyone. Next week, there's no big games coming out as far as I know. Nothing we really want to play. I'm still settling in. And maybe like another 2 weeks before we like jump into like one of the big wish list games here. Possibly even Way of the Samurai 2. So next week it's either Crab Champions, the short one, or Gnomes. Or maybe Peak. Maybe Peak. Oh, EGP Noodles! Thanks for the stream!
Emoticons. Have an awesome day, night, everyone. Thank you. Or Peak. Peak is. I'm definitely going to play Peak, but it's one of those like, do we just play off stream? Just have some fun off stream. So one of those three. Ooh, the Steam sale. Good. I need more games. A lot of these games came from the last Steam sale. I'm like, oh, we gotta play these games. I think we need to play D at some point as well. We should probably bump that one up. Move wasn't too stressful. You'll have to watch the VOD to get the full story. Eddie, remember, it was another splendid. Oh, they make more. Okay, they make multiple. I need to check them out. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, everyone's already playing Peak, so it's like, do we wait a week to play Peak, or we just like play it? You know, weekend's coming up. We can play it on the weekend. Yeah, Monster, I know you're excited for D the game, so maybe in 2 weeks we'll play that one. I just saw we have Crab Champions in the short game. I'm like, that feels like an easy plug and play. We could just have be a Crab Champion. Peak, gotta play it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play it. Maybe not on stream though, because on stream I would have to pull people in, and some people like being on stream, some people don't. Some people don't like the pressure of being on stream. I just want to put them through that. But chat, we can play. We can play. Just hit me up. We'll play some Peak together. It's on stream. Okay, everyone. It's actually late here, but more story based. Okay, I'll still follow them. I'm still going to follow these guys. As for now, Eddie. Good luck, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, streamer. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. It's coming together very slowly. Guys, I appreciate everyone showing up. It's been a long week, and have you guys show up and hang out and play a cute game. It's a lot of fun, and listen to my ramblings and stories. Always fun. And like once we figure this mystery out, you guys will be the first to know. So that should be fun. Oh, one last thing. I brought some books with me because I had some time to read. And I'm not sure if you want to know the plot about Garbage World, but once I start reading, if you guys want updates, you just let me know. I have that and you know this one, World of Mazes, which there's a lot going on there. But what about the World of Mazes with co-author of the War of Power series? Okay. Once I start reading, I'll give you like, all right, my Ducks bookmark. And actually, here's an actual good book. But I'm not going to give you updates because you probably should read it yourself. Yeah, the Ravens bookstore. I need to stop by there. I'm actually going to stop by Jeff Kinney's books. Hopefully, going to stop by Jeff Kinney's bookstore. What? Quick story. Then we can sign off. My older brother was like, "Oh, we're actually going to be in the Boston area in 2 weeks." He's taken his family up, and they're going to watch MLS game, like the last game of Suarez and Messi. Drew Bookmill, and I was like, shoot, I'm going to be there too. We need to find some way to meet up. And I told him, I was like, I don't suppose, I'm not going to say his name, but your son's into the Wimpy Kid books, is he? He's like, he loves the Wimpy Kid books. I was like, the first July? I'll tell you what's on the hard drives. Don't get your hopes too high up, but also do get your hopes high up. The first, I don't know what the 1st of July. Anyway, I asked him if his son was into the Wimpy Kid books, and he's like, oh, he loves them. I was like, dude, so working on the movie, but Jeff Kinney, the author of Wimpy Kid, opened up a bookstore southwest of Boston. You're going to be in the area. You got to check it out. So I'm going to try to intercept him at that bookstore and tell my nephew all the secrets about Wimpy Kid. And maybe I'm going to see if I can use my connections to meet Jeff Kinney. That should blow his little kid mind. An older brother would be the first mayor. Oh, I get it. Mayor sorry, you added. I was like, Mayor McPherson. No, he goes by a different moniker. Completely different. No, I just saw my name. I was like, I was like the first one. Yeah, okay. Apparently now it does. Yeah, I want stuff by Raven as well. Because I got so many pulp books from Raven, so many that I haven't. I got Garbage World came from Raven Books. I've had this for over probably 8 years, and I haven't read it yet. I so much pulp from there. Yeah, anyway. Okay, chat, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. Tune in next week for Gnomes, Crab Champions, or something else funny or silly, and then next week we'll start tackling the big stuff. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow night? Yeah, we'll try. 8 years, still plastic wrap. Used to buy books at Raven every week as after. Oh, that's. I love Raven. It's so nice. And it's still around, so that's nice too. Okay, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you everyone in a week. Bye.